The question on my screen says the minimum volume of oxygen required for the complete combustion of a mixture of 10 cm cube of carbon monoxide and 15 cm cube of hydrogen gas is what? Now this question requires combustion. So I'm saying combustion of carbon monoxide and combustion of what? Of hydrogen gas, right? So I have to consider the question in parts. Considering in parts is considering the combustion of carbon monoxide and the combustion of what? Hydrogen what? Gas. So when carbon monoxide reacts with oxygen, combustion is the reaction of of a substance with oxygen. That burning of a substance in air, burning of a substance in oxygen, that's combustion. So oxygen is the main thing here. So what are we going to form? We are going to form carbon dioxide. If we balance this thing, I have one atom of carbon, one atom of carbon. Carbon is balanced. I have 1 plus 2 atoms of oxygen, 2 atoms of oxygen. So oxygen is not balanced. If I try to put 2 here, so that oxygen becomes 4, right? Now, and I try to put 2 here, 2 times 1, 2 plus 2, 4. Oxygen is now balanced. Then carbon, is it still balanced? Yes, carbon is now 2, 2. Everything is balanced. Now, let's go over here. Combustion of hydrogen will look like this. When hydrogen reacts with oxygen, they are going to form water. Now, let's balance. The atoms of hydrogen I have here is 2, here is 2, oxygen here is 2, oxygen here is 1. So oxygen is not balanced, so I have to put 2 here so that oxygen becomes 2. Now hydrogen has changed. 2 times 2, hydrogen is 4, so I have to put another 2 here. Hydrogen is now what? Balanced, right? So I've considered the combustion process in parts. The question says, what's the minimum volume of oxygen required for the complete combustion of a mixture of 10 cm cube of CO of carbon monoxide? Looking at here, you can see that 2 cm cube of what? Carbon monoxide requires what? 1 what? Cm cube of oxygen for complete combustion. Is that true? Because this 2 requires 1 of oxygen for complete combustion. And by looking at this, 2 cm cube of what? Hydrogen requires what? 1 what? Cm cube of what? Oxygen for complete what? Combustion. Now they're asking us the minimum volume of oxygen required for the complete combustion of a mixture of 10 cm cube of carbon monoxide. Now, if I have 10 cm cube of carbon monoxide, how many cm cube of oxygen will burn 10 cm cube of carbon monoxide? So I have 10 cm cube of what? Carbon monoxide. Carbon monoxide will require how many cm cube of what? Oxygen. So if you cross multiply, 2 times y is 2y equals 10 times 1 is 10. When you divide both sides by 2, cancel, you get that y is equals 5 cm cube of what? Oxygen. So I have the 5 cm cube of oxygen will be required to burn 10 cm cube of carbon monoxide. By looking at it, 1 is required to burn 2, right? So I have 5 will be required to burn 2 cm cube of hydrogen that requires 1 cm cube of what? Oxygen for its complete combustion. Now, I have the minimum volume of oxygen required for the complete combustion of a mixture of 10 cm cube of carbon monoxide and 15 cm cube of hydrogen gas. Now, 15 cm cube of what? Hydrogen gas will require how many cm cube of oxygen? Will require how many cm cube of oxygen for its complete combustion? So by me looking at this, I have 1 to 2. How many will be to 15? It should be 7.5. If you cross multiply, 2 times P is 2P is equals 15 times 1 is what? 15. When you divide both sides by 2, cancel. You get that P is equal 7.5 cm cube of what? Oxygen. Now, in total, how many cm cube of oxygen will be required to burn a mixture of carbon monoxide and hydrogen gas? It will be 5 plus 7.5, and that will definitely give us what? 12.5 what? Cm cube. And that's option B. Does it make sense? Please, the only thing I need from you is just to support this page by sharing the video, comment. Bye bye.